What's up, boys? Let old Samwise tell you something. There's a big psyop going on. There's a battle going on. And the territory being won or lost is your noggin. There's an algorithm. It's made to make you mad. Your boss, your corporation, they don't give a shit about you. They're all trying to rob your attention from the coolest shit ever, your training. And I'll tell you what, I'm not losing that fucking battle. It's a good day to get stronger. Let's do some heavy dips. Whoever keeps calling me from San Antonio, Texas, get the fuck out of here. You're not going to succeed in distracting me from getting stronger. workout went about as well as it possibly could have. Logbook PRs across the board. Behind the neck shoulder press coming up. We're running with a high rep back off on those. That's feeling fantastic. The dips are coming up really, really well. Gonna make sure I don't push those too quick because I want to make sure I take some time to build up my pecs for safety reasons, but those are coming along super well. Everything went really well. I forgot to film my behind the neck pull downs. But super good. But we got to turn straight around. I got a bunch of messages to do, got more work to do. But more importantly, I got to get to eating. I don't know what's happened, but over the last month or so, my maintenance calories have risen by 500, it seems, based on I'm not walking that much more. I track my steps. So I'm fighting for my life to eat enough right now, even though I'm in a small deficit. Having to push to eat and keep up with the training, because tomorrow we've got some squats, which I will film for you guys. Looking forward to that. But I got to make sure I get my steps in. Got to make sure I eat a lot more than I want to. And I got to make sure I do my nighttime mobility, because the stretching the night before the squats makes a massive difference, monster difference for how they feel. Yeah, really got to get that mobility honed in, because sometimes when I'm real tight in the pecs, real tight in the shoulders, it really messes up my bottom position in the squat. Something about that, there's more shoulder domain, mobility demands at the bottom of the squat than there is at the top. So yeah, I unrack it fine. I'm standing with it fine, but I won't be able to get into my hinge if I did a bunch of pressing the day before and I didn't take the time to stretch those muscles out. Maybe I'll use a massage gun. Just make sure they're moving pretty thoroughly, or it messes up my squat in a mysterious way. I'm not hinging. What's going on? Maybe my posterior chain is fried, but it's actually way up in my shoulders. So I need to make sure I'm mobile there, because I got to be well-rounded. I want to hit this big 800 squat. I want to get the 900 pull this year, which I'm feeling pretty good about. Because I love pressing training. I think pressing training is really cool because it's this intersection between heavy touches and bodybuilding work. And I can see why Smayev has kind of specialized into he's gotten away from the really heavy pull-ups and just uses those as a training stimulus. And he's really focused on bodybuilding, but the one thing he gets heavy singles in on is pressing work, because it intersects really well with the style of training he likes, which is this big overlap with bodybuilding. And if you look at the best presser, at least strict static pressers, they all have bodybuilding backgrounds, or they like bodybuilding training. And I really think it's cool how those things fit together. Whereas the squat, on the other hand, I view as a little bit more of an intersection between this lifting and these heavy singles. Of course, we are doing bodybuilding work. Of course, we're doing our accessories, but I almost view it as a little bit more sports-like. I think you apply more periodization. The technique is almost more important than it is in the bench press. There's guys with world record level bench presses in sus form. There are not guys with squat records in sus form for the most part. It just requires that little bit more. You can't just get away with it by being ultra jacked. And so I'm making sure that I keep my mindset well-rounded. As much as I would love to lean into that just pure strength plus accessory intersect, I think it keeps me a better athlete to be working on the squat and viewing it from that more sports lens. So looking forward to some squats tomorrow. Got to get the body ready.
I'm nice with it. Ha ha.